Mindfulness in action.
Ever heard the word mindfulness tossed around like it's the latest superhero movie? Well, guess what? It might just be your ticket to unlocking your very own superpower. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's break it down. Mindfulness is simply knowing what's happening in your mind without getting swept away by it. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, it's a game changer. Picture this: you're cruising down the highway, jamming to your favorite tunes, when suddenly, bam! Some speed demon cuts you off, nearly causing a fender bender. Your heart races, your grip tightens on the wheel, and you feel that familiar surge of anger bubbling up. Now, in your typical day-to-day life, you might slam on the horn, yell a few choice words, and let that anger simmer for hours. But what if I told you there's another way? Enter mindfulness. With this superpower, you'd notice that anger rising, take a deep breath, and think, "Whoa there, what's really going on here?" You might realize the other driver is in a rush, or maybe they just didn't see you. Suddenly, that anger loses its grip, and you're back to cruising and grooving. The key difference: you're choosing how to respond, not just reacting on autopilot. And let me tell you, that's where the real magic happens. Now, I'm not saying anger is always bad. Sometimes, it's totally justified and even useful. But here's the million-dollar question. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could respond wisely instead of reacting blindly? That's exactly what mindfulness offers you. It's like having a superpower that lets you pause, assess the situation, and make a conscious choice about how to proceed. Imagine having that kind of control in your daily life, at work, with your family, or when you're feeling overwhelmed. Pretty super, right?
Obtaining the superpower.
So, how do you get your hands on this incredible superpower? The answer might surprise you. Meditation. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, "I don't have time for that woo-woo stuff," hear me out. Remember how physical exercise wasn't always a thing? Back in the day, people thought you were crazy if you went for a jog. But then, in the 1940s, there was this huge public health revolution. Suddenly, everyone realized how important it was to take care of their bodies. Well, folks, I predict we're on the brink of a similar revolution with mindfulness and meditation. It's not just for monks or hippies anymore. It's for busy professionals, stressed-out parents, and anyone who wants to improve their mental well-being. Just like how we now understand the importance of physical exercise, soon mindfulness will become a societal norm. You wouldn't dream of neglecting your physical health, right? Well, it's time to give your mind the same tender, loving care.
Realistic expectations.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but is it really going to solve all my problems? And you're right to be skeptical. Mindfulness isn't a magic wand that'll make your boss less demanding or your kids' schedules less hectic. But here's the thing. While it might not solve everything, it's an incredibly valuable tool in your life toolkit. And the best part? It's accessible to everyone. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. All you need is your mind and a little bit of practice. So, are you ready to unlock your inner superpower? To transform from a reactor to a responder? To find a little slice of calm in your chaotic day? Give mindfulness a try. Start small. Even just a few minutes a day can make a difference. Remember, every superhero had to start somewhere. Your journey to mindfulness mastery begins now. Who knows? You might just surprise yourself with how super you can be.
Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video.